Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. We got a lot to talk about. I was anticipating information last night, but not this, right? Like, I knew that we were going to be getting, I heavily expected we were going to get a Dokkan Frontier, right? If we head on over to the panel missions here, it did, want us to clear a node in Dokkan Frontier. Again, I would reference that for JP Dokkan, which, remember, is kind of like, no disrespect to Global, but it's kind of like the canon timeline, right? We understand that. On JP, they've never dropped, like, one of these missions and then not dropped a way for us to do it without, like, kind of like redoing. You get what I'm saying. Like it follows. On Global, I remember they once asked you to EZA a character and didn't drop a new EZA, but it was a global exclusive for like pre-anniversary build-up mission, something like that, right? So knew that a Dokkan Frontier was on its way, and we're gonna get Demonic Power Edition Dokkan Frontier. So look here, I'll throw it up. I mean, I even made a tweet last night, like, I expect we'll see stuff, but I think it's gonna be light, is what I said, with some Dokkan Frontier. Let me get this tweet up. Yeah, right here. And I mean, it ended up being a gargantuan drop, like a ridiculous, because I wasn't expecting the Peppy Gals characters this soon. Now, ARINSU and PANZY are not actually Peppy Gals characters, but I mean, this is kind of like the, again, girls time slot. I think that they should just go ahead and make a girls category, and we would be good to go. All right, so yeah, so next week we'll see. Maybe ECA Android 21 is possible. We'll see what next week could be. The week after is when we're gonna start touching into countdown stuff, right? Like these 2 weeks is when GDC like countdown, GDC like full focus is on board. So we have one more week to go. Maybe next week is completely dead. I could believe it because last week's drop was so crazy, right? Oftentimes when I say that, like, remember the whole thing where I would name these videos massive content, gigantic content. That's when during GDC last year there was literally gigantic content coming, and I said that, and people got like real, like, they just got real snarky with me. So then I started upping these titles every single time because it's like, bro, there's gigantic content coming, and people are like, what content? And then it was fucking massive, dude. GDC last year, come on. But yeah, this is 2 weeks in a row of like crazy drops, really. So, all right, we're gonna get the Demonic Power Dokkan Frontier. So this is another extra edition. So I think what's going on here, remember I did sneak to you guys that they're gonna be pushing Dokkan Frontier very heavy. They're gonna keep doing it. Just it's adapt to Dokkan Frontier because there's gonna be a lot of it. But I think they, listening to the feedback of how annoying, and I mean, I've seen some people, I think, try and do the anti, like, oh, Namek Saga Dokkan Frontier wasn't even that bad. Bro, I thought it was. It was so restrictive, and it really just drained a lot of the fun from it. It's okay to call stuff not good, right? Like, it doesn't mean the entire game is bad. But sometimes things are not good. The Namek Saga Dokkan Frontier was just not fun because we're using 2022 characters, 2021 characters, all these years of Dokkan, and they don't touch Namek that much. It just made it very frustrating, right? Like, they could go back to Interest as Cell Saga Dokkan Frontier or something, and it would be much more enjoyable than the Namek Saga one was. But right now they're doing a lot of these extra Dokkan Frontiers. I think to kind of give players a nice taste of how fun Dokkan Frontier can be. And I mean, I could speak just for myself. I did enjoy the Red Ribbon Army Dokkan Frontier quite a bit, actually. I had a lot of fun doing these Dokkan Frontier missions, right? I thought it was a lot of fun. This playlist has 44,000 views. Yeah, dude, some of these older, look at this, like 30K. Like, these actually build up views because of how annoying. I've seen, like, on some of these, this one right here. The numbers have grown steadily over time. I think because of how annoying these fights were. So people are looking to see, like, what strats I used and stuff, right? So yeah, this one could be pretty fun because there's a huge variety of characters we could be fighting. I could see like Glorio, Pansy, and like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku being like one node or something. Like Goma, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We could fight Lord Slug. We could fight Beast Gohan. We could fight Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Any single Piccolo, Demon King Piccolo, right? Like Kid Buu, Super Buu, Future Gohan. Like this could be really fun, right? And I like the huge variety of enemies we're fighting, right? Now we're fighting Ultimate Gohan from the Buu saga. Now we're fighting, Deborah, right? Like I'm actually pretty excited. Now we're fighting Garlic Jr. Like this shit could be sick. And I really do love here, let me show, because I want to show Super Saiyan Goku's here. Smooth this. And then we go, yeah, okay, so to the, here, let me just, special stickers, bam. Bro, Super Saiyan Goku's is so damn fire. Dude, the quality, I saw that. My internet is that bad, huh? Oh my god, dude, here we go. Look at this. I'm recording internet, come on. All right, here we go. So we look at these. Personally, I actually really enjoy these, especially though the LR ones, because we actually can get a voice on it, right? We click it and we get the voice. Yeah, so there's Cell Maxes. I think these little effects and stuff to me, they're fun. They're fun, and I like the little difference, like the name tag or whatever on the top right being in kind of like that like rainbowish like type text. I love. Yeah, here we go. Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. He looks the best. I can't wait for this guy's, all right, come on, speed up, get to him. Yeah, I can't wait for this guy's super easy. He just looks so cool now. And then remember LRs, like they've actually got the voice lines right there that play. I just think that that's really fun. I do. Sorry, but I do care. So what this means is we could be seeing some of those. I mean, maybe physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, LR physical. Well, no, he's already got one. I mean, maybe LR Beast, Deborah, Future Gohan and Trunks, maybe LR Garlic Jr., right? Like maybe LR physical Buhan. He probably will get one from the Buu Saga one, huh? Yeah, let's see. All the stickers from this, it's all movie characters. Movie characters. Path the Power Kid Goku, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, Physical Ultimate Gohan, Orange Piccolo, and Cell Max. They're all movie characters. So maybe they would save like physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They'll save that maybe for the Android Cell Saga one, right? So maybe like we could be on the lookout for Garlic Jr. to get one. Maybe some of the Daima characters too. Because Daima is, well, I mean, they're spamming Daima these days, which is good because like ARINSU wasn't in game at all. Right. To be fair, they could do many Peppy Gal characters who basically like don't really have cards though. Like there's always a ton of like just like making these girls like actual like real cards and stuff, right? But I don't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Daima actually could be kind of a fun Dokkan Frontier because they keep spamming it. So maybe. But like maybe some of the Daima characters, because the roster is so limited, maybe they could get some of the stickers. So again, like Goma, maybe Glorio, Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, something like that, right? But I'm definitely very excited for that. I do love Dokkan Frontier. The Namek one got really annoying, right? And it did feel like with our limited roster, those missions were designed to piss us off. But I mean, I was just having a blast doing the other one, the Red Ribbon Army edition, and I do kind of like this. So this grouping of characters is fun. It's fun. All right, so we're gonna get a new Seriously Serious stage. I assume it'll be Pansy and ARINSU at the same time. These characters seem very good. Now, I am trying to be very mild leading into their release, but my expectations are that they are going to completely blow people away. I am curious on ARINSU if one of her abilities will work. Like, I'm curious if ARINSU hits the Hidden Potential System Additional Super and we have her at 12 key, will it trigger her passive ability at 11 key? I don't think so, but it was brought up to me that, I mean, that is basically how the, well, the difference is that but it is similar to how Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta work, right? Or GT Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta work, where they, remember, they, if you are below 24 ki, but you get the additional normal. They build up ki when they attack. Or, well, they build up ki when they super. But then if you get the additional normal, it would lock the passive in. So I don't know. I'm skeptical it's gonna work like that, but I might try a full additional build on ARINSU at the start just to test it. Because the thing is like I have so many crit and additional equips like that I will never use because they're just not as effective for aiming to win. Period. Right. So like I can pretty easily like on every character like okay let's test out like an additional build on her first, but what an additional build means. Additional normals, unfortunately. But these two look like they're going to be very explosive, right? So I assume the stage will be against both of them. I did not anticipate they would be getting a seriously serious stage, but they are. They are. And then yeah, again, it's very bizarre. Back-to-back weeks with a banner, very uncommon, dude. That's very uncommon. So I mean, they have some trickery coming up with GDC. All right, so we got the seriously serious stage coming for them. The Popo event is returning. This is great. Obviously, people really love this, really enjoy this, right? A great kind of like grinding event is going to drop. Yeah, I mean, I might fuck around and maybe just try and finish up my whole box. I'm actually starting to get really nervous because they have not given out any box space whatsoever on JP Dokkan in like a year. I think there was just like the Extreme Super Battle Road and that's it. So it's been like a year. They've given out 0 box space on JP. Like, I don't know what the fuck they expect us to do. Like, it's so absurd to me. Like, meanwhile, global players are able to get box space literally every celebration. It's so bizarre, the favoritism. So I'm getting pretty nervous. I'm gonna have to like start bobbing characters soon. I've already had the bob like over 10 million in power. Like, I don't even give a fuck about power level anymore because like I just dude, the way it's very frustrating. With box space, it's so fucking stupid. It's very dumb. But yeah, this is exciting that this is coming. We're getting a burst mode as well. This is going to be for the Daima Goku, Daima Mini Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here. This one, Adventures in the Demon Realm. It'll be interesting if the fight is going to be in the first one because that would be Glorio and Super Saiyan Goku. But I expect it'll be probably in stage 2 against the Super Saiyan 3 Daima Goku. And then remember, we're gonna have the banner, the girls type banner with ARINSU as well as PANZY. And then we're also going to have Android 18 as well as Mamba coming also. So just a easy as Android 18 and Mamba. Now they seem solid. I guess like they would probably be like pretty helpful for Battle of Wits. I think is where these characters should be pretty useful. But I mean, these two look really impressive to me. So we'll see how things are going to go, right? So let me know what you guys think. But we got a lot of content coming, a lot of characters coming. Going to be another hot week. That's 2 weeks in a row that they dropped just a shit ton of stuff. But I mean, I don't know what next week could be a ghost town. I think it's likely it will be too, but we'll see. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.